Hi, I'm Avery.
And this is Kendall, and welcome back to This Week in Colorado Volleyball. Today we're going to talk about our previous matches last weekend against Utah and BYU.
And then the upcoming matches against Kansas, who's ranked currently number 9, and then Texas Tech this week. And also at the end of our video, we're going to get to know Kendall.
This weekend we traveled to BYU and Utah, and we came up short in both matches. They were both extremely close, so it's kind of a little frustrating. But Avery, how do you think that, what are some things we can improve on?
I think some things we could improve on is as a team starting fast. In the first set, we tend to get down a lot in the first set by a lot of points, and then it's a crawl to our way out of that hole. But I think we can also improve starting the match fast, our passing, getting it going right away, and really just staying high energy the whole time. I think sometimes we let a crowd kind of influence us or a couple of errors, and it's no, we should work on wiping it away. Kendall, what are some things you think went well this weekend?
I think we kept it close. I think that was something we really did well. Was we did fight back in all those matches, and in the Utah match in that second set was really good for us. And then obviously Utah went to 5 sets, so I think we did show some fight. And so it's really promising, I think, for the rest of our season that that we kind of got these couple losses under our belt and whatnot, but that now we can move on and I think come back stronger and just be confident from the start. Just like you were kind of saying, I think we definitely have opportunities to do all of those things. So I think that's a really thing that's going to be positive and great. And our blocking against Utah was definitely a highlight, double-digit blocks. So I think as long as we can stay strong on that, kind of use the momentum of blocks, kills, that kind of stuff to really fight in matches, I think we can really improve.
And we also want to shout out our bench from this weekend at our match at Utah on Sunday. Kendall, Emma T, and Gwen did a great job coming into the game and really fighting and bringing some energy. So great job, you guys.
This Thursday at 7 p.m. we play Kansas here. And this is our 52nd time playing them, actually, since we played them a lot when we used to be back in the Big 12. And then, yeah, Avery, what are some ways you think we're going to prepare for them on Thursday, since it's kind of a quick turnaround given it's Monday right now, and then tomorrow we have to get into our practice?
Yeah, I think practice this week is going to be really intentional and focusing on our side of the court, no matter what's happening on the other side, just making sure we're being scrappy and disciplined in blocking and defense and all of the good things. So, yeah, I think we're going to have a really scrappy and straight-up mentality.
Yeah, I also agree. I think passing will probably be a huge focus. Just kind of taking what happened last week and bringing it into this week. I think that's something we can definitely improve on too.
This Thursday against Kansas, we have Jesse's Chalk Talk, a black t-shirt giveaway, and it's also Alumni C Club Day. This Saturday at 6 p.m., we play Texas Tech on ESPN+, and it is our 33rd matchup with them, also coming back into the Big 12. Kendall, how are we going to prepare, and what's our mentality coming into this game?
Yeah, I think it's really just going to be about us, since we have our game against Kansas Thursday, and then it's going to be a quick turnaround. So I really think it's going to be all things we do on our side and kind of managing how our bodies feel from the Kansas match, and then one day in between to kind of scout, recover, all that stuff, and then play again on Saturday. So I really think it's going to be important that it's quick, very disciplined things, and that it's really just trying to get our bodies healthy and ready for the next game.
Okay, so we have Kendall here. This weekend she came in our game against Utah, hitting .346 and with 11 kills, leading our team. So Kendall, tell us about yourself.
I am a redshirt sophomore, outside right side from Brownsburg, Indiana, and I'm currently studying integrated physiology here.
Okay, so now it's get to know Kendall time. This weekend, she came in against Utah, had 11 kills, and led the team with a .346 hitting percentage. Kendall, how did it feel?
I mean, it was great. Obviously, I was for sure nervous at first. I mean, it's been a really long time since I have been healthy and ready to play. So I think it was definitely the nerves of going into the game and everything. But I think I kind of settled down a little bit once I was in for a while. And that's kind of when I felt like I had my most success.
So Kendall, how did you first get into volleyball?
I was a big soccer player growing up, so that was my thing for a really, really long time, and I ended up just kind of going out on a limb and going to our high school hosted a little kids volleyball camp in the summer. And I went to that, and I was like, I kind of like it. And then in middle school, we didn't have, we didn't have anything in 6th grade, and then you had to like choose because they're both fall sports. And so by the time I got to 7th grade, I was pretty set that volleyball was my thing. So yeah, just kind of, I was always a competitor growing up, but switched sports once I realized I was going to be tall.
Awesome. And if you could play any other sport other than volleyball, what would it be?
I would probably be basketball just because I'm tall. It's probably where I'd fit in best next. So yeah.
Who is someone that you look up to in the volleyball world?
I would have to say Katie Maples. She played for Purdue, and then she was my high school volleyball coach. And I just think she taught me a ton of valuable lessons, not just about volleyball, just about life. And so that's definitely who I look up to. She's amazing. So yeah.
What are some personal goals that you have for yourself this season?
Definitely just to keep competing. I mean, I have a lot of things I can keep improving on, and just kind of keep my body healthy. And really, yeah, just I think work hard and still be a great teammate. I think that's like my big thing at the end of the day is kind of making sure I'm here for the team first.
And as a reminder, this week, Kansas on Thursday at 7 p.m., we have Jesse's Chalk Talk, Black T-shirt giveaway, and it's Alumni C Club Day. Watch it on ESPN+.
And then Saturday against Texas Tech at 6 p.m., it is Buffs Volleyball Bingo and the start of Mental Health Week. And yet again, you can watch it on ESPN+.
This is This Week in Colorado Volleyball. Thanks for watching.
Let's go, Buffs!
Up, up, up.